Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Ahdurin region. I am your host, Ahdurin himself. Welcome back to the channel. More regular uploads. I say this before I know when these are actually going up, so that's gonna play a role significantly. Anyway, welcome back. Hope you are interested in seeing what's happening next on this Ace Attorney series. If you have no idea what's going on and why we are on a black screen with some words on them, you can go ahead and check the description below where there is a playlist to this entire playthrough so far. And while you're down there, you know that subscribe button, that like button, that comment stuff. You can do those things supporting the channel and the Adorn region. We are on the road to more subscribers than we had yesterday, and we're as far as I can tell, we're keeping steady. So going uphill, very nice. If you want to click that button, helps us go uphill. Anyway, last time on Ace Attorney, we were getting beat up by Von Karma verbally. Now it's time to see if he's going to beat us up physically. So let's go. Anyway, Edgeworth, um, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon, bro. Okay, look. First off. You didn't think of sharing this information with your defense lawyer? As a reminder, your defense lawyer is me. So like, I I know you haven't been a defendant before. At least I don't think you've been a defendant before. But like, you understand the process, right? I would hope. Um, I like how it's just yeah. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. Is that person in the photo you, Edward? True. Was that you on the boat? Yes, it was me. Oh, great. Oh, great. We're defending a guilty man. We're defending. All right, abort mission. What? But you must believe me. I didn't shoot him. Then who did? Okay, you're holding something that looks like a gun. Person got shot. It's got to be someone on the boat. I don't know. Oh, great. Edgeworth doesn't know something. We're royally doomed at this point. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. So you're telling me you heard a gunshot, but not from the gun that was in the boat? What? I can't see why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. Huh? You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. Huh. Alright, how am I gonna convince anyone that the man decided to invite someone to a boat and shoot himself? Alright, great. Say, Maya.
Huh? What?
Any progress with Mia?
Oh, sorry, it's no good.
Ugh.
I know, I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick?
Don't you dare say that, Maya. Don't you say that. Okay?
If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right?
Who would dare say, yeah, you're useless? That's terrible. No, of course not. I need you here. You're the right-hand woman in this case. I know, you're still a teen, so just, don't... You're the samurai person, all right? We need that, the pop culture references and all that. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right?
It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better.
This is the truth, Maya.
I don't know anything about trials or defense.
I don't... Look, okay, you know how the Steel Samurai? They can attack by going forward, or go backwards and play defense. Just do that.
What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits.
Everyone has their off days, okay? Look at me today. Apparently today has decided to be my off day. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is gonna run out. I don't know how this is supposed to sound confident, but yeah. Oh, right. Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Yes. Whoops, my bad. Anyway. Court is now back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? Fun. I do not remember Lotta's voice. So Lotta's voice is about to change dramatically. I think it was like country voice at the end of the day. I don't know. Lotta Hart, you are a research student at the university.
That I am.
Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. Don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand?
Y'all need to learn some manners.
Very well. Your testimony, please. All right, time for Lana's testimony. Uh, Not to be pressuring or anything, but we kind of need to find something here.
It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat.
Great. Decisive enough for me to panic. At least currently. Enough.
Huh?
George, you happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accept it as evidence.
Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Crowd goes wild. Is it the same audience members every time? Like, I wonder if there's just people that go and watch court cases, like, regularly. I don't know why, but, maybe? I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately.
As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake, so the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edward.
Sorry about that, I had to pause real quick, so... Don't know why. Anyway, it was the defendant, Miles Edward. Oh no, the crowd goes wild. Oh wait, I didn't realize the crowd would actually go wild. Okay, anyway. Order, I will have order.
Well, Judge.
The evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well. This court finds a defendant... excuse me. Wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet.
Cross-examination. We have photographic proof. What question can that possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty.
That is a caption, not on cap.
You lose. Or, you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony. Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then, I will have you held in contempt of court.
Nick, contempt?
Contempt of court,
I guess I understand. Well, what are you gonna do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony?
Yeah. I'm gonna say yes, because why not? Because I got no choice. I think I noticed one little thing.
Well, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on.
Yeah, got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. That's supposed to be a laugh. I don't understand. I feel like it's like, that sound. Anyway, very well. I pray for your sake that this isn't a waste of time. Cross-examining time. Let's go. It was Christmas Eve just after midnight. Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Yeah, well, yeah.
I know you want to find contradictions, but really...
I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony. I was in my car. Okay. In your car. Why were you camping there anyway?
I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures.
Photos feels like a lot of...
I was taking pictures to use my research.
What? Research? This sounds suspicious. We gotta go. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? Alright, what are you objecting about?
What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained.
Wait now, I'm the one who says that.
Well then say it already.
Objection sustained. What? Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. Fantastic. I heard this bang come from the lake. Okay. So you weren't looking at the lake at the time?
Nope. I looked after I heard that noise.
You said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness.
Okay. Next, when I looked out the window, saw two gents in a boat. Could you clearly see the two men?
Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you?
Uh-oh. Now we press further. Let's go. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men.
Yeah, well, of course.
The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You must look elsewhere for your precious contradictions.
Chipped in quick. He's hiding something. And there was another bang. Okay. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out?
Well, yeah, sure.
This guy objections more than I do.
We're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble.
Mon Karma, I like how blanket this is. Mon Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end, though? Just walk up to somebody and be like, hello, I think I hate you. Just, if that ain't a script type of line, I don't know what. Are you sure about that?
Yeah, sure as a country gal can be.
Sounds pretty sure.
Press further.
How are you so sure?
Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake.
You scanned the whole lake. Almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you... How dare you interrupt me in the middle of my sentence?
Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained.
That's what I'm...
Sustained.
Yes, of course. Oh, brother.
Enough! I think we've all heard what we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting.
But Your Honor...
You keep your promise.
Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court.
And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood?
Uh-huh.
Nick? This testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. Like lake fishy.
I know what you mean, but if I can't say anything, what can I do?
I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision.
Then pass your judgment.
Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Oh, who was that?
It was me.
Maya, now is not the time to be a lawyer.
Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities?
Judge, she is a lawyer. She's probably got a good reason for this. I say probably because it is Maya we're talking about.
No, I do not. Lot of heart. Your testimony stinks.
Get him, Maya. Your testimony's buns, man. Let's go.
It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth.
Get him, Maya. Get him, Maya. Let's go.
This is a matter of life or death. Lada, did you clearly, really see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst.
Answer me, Lada. It's a big idea treating me like some kind of criminal. I saw him. I swear it. I saw Edgeworth.
Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave.
No. Wait.
I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent.
What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Wrong. Excuse me. Hold up.
What?
Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. And that was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again.
Order.
You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection.
Come on, Judge.
I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. Get him, Judge. Let's go.
What?
Slaughterheart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again.
I swear this judge's voice changes all the time.
But he is in contempt of court.
No, I am. Maya absorbing the blows here. If you're gonna arrest someone, arrest me. I've done it like 4 times already. I've been arrested like 12 times. I don't know.
Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck.
But Maya...
I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses.
Running out of time. We better find a contradiction in here or else.
Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination.
I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. Alright. Is this the only statement we've got? That's it? Okay, I don't know if I can find anything in that, but I can't squander my effort. Okay, great. So we got one sentence. I don't think we should press. I think, just because of the whole contempt of court thing, I think we're supposed to just show some evidence. But what do we have? The attorney's badge, Lotta's camera, the autopsy report, the photo, right? Because you can't clearly see it. I think the photo's the right answer. The music stopped. That's a good sign. Gotcha. Gotcha, Miss Hart. Finally. What? What? You got what? Look at this photograph. Look at this photo. Okay, no. The photo I took. The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claimed you saw Mr. Edgeworth? How? What? Oh, snap. Crowd goes wild at this point.
Mr. Wright has a point.
That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please.
Yet now, she has said it, Mr. Von Karma, thus making it a testimonial statement. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Now.
Miss Hart?
What?
Could you see the defendant that night?
Of course. I said I could, and I meant I could.
Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting.
I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. How Edgeworth was seen. And this is where we are going to end this episode. Next time, we're going to see what we can see. Basically, to sum it up, thank you very much for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed. We'll see what happens with this next testimony piece. I have been your PM, your DM, your GM, Anaru himself. That's not even the right one. That's for Not a Scratch, which is my podcast. I don't know why I'm using that one instead. Thank you very much for watching the Ahdurin region. And until next time, everyone, take care.